Wow, so you actually click on this video? That means you actually expect for some practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing positive things like exercising, studying, meditating, practicing some art, literally anything. Well, hey, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life. Because if you actually want to change your life to the better through implementing some positive things consistently, I actually really do that. So again, you've come to the right place. And hey, I'm Laksana, just an average person trying to be consistent. I currently have a more than 175 days straight morning push-up straight, fully documented on my Instagram. You can just check it out. And also, I want to be the best at helping people build consistency. That's why I rehearse consistently on my live stream. And yeah, there won't be much editing applied to this video, but I hope you are going to be one of the serious ones that actually stick till the end of this video. So this is May 3rd, 2025, and this is gonna be day 299 of consistently helping people build consistency. When we are talking about consistency, there's this really one important principle that we need to apply. It is not to go to the extreme, okay? So I'm gonna be explaining this. So here's the thing. Lots of people, including myself, okay? Myself, my past self, sometimes also my current self actually, whenever they get motivated, maybe they just, watch some motivational videos and get really hyped up. They will set crazy goals, okay? They want to be consistent at, oh yeah, I'm gonna study for, you know, 8 hours every single day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop scrolling all of a sudden. I'm not going to do it this. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm gonna be this one consistent person, show up every single day, blah 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 blah. Okay? They want to change, right? They set crazy goals because they got really motivated. They kind of think like, oh yeah, I don't have any time anymore. I need to change my life 180 degrees and so on and so on. They got really hyped up. Well, here's the thing. I'm not saying that this is bad or anything, but notice that the probability for you to actually stick to that kind of crazy goals consistently on the long run is really, really low. Okay? I'm not saying that it's impossible. Well, you can do it. Okay? But when you just go to the extreme, right, you suddenly change everything, the probability is really, really low. And we do not want that to happen. Okay? We want a high probability for us to actually stick consistently to something positive. Notice basically the current version of ourselves, the habit that we have, is basically just a collection of years and years of all the decisions that we've made, all the experiences that we encounter. Okay, basically the current habit version of ourselves is basically just an accumulation, a collection of years of experiences and decisions. And notice, comparatively, the motivation that we are currently feeling after we just watch a motivational video only comes every once in a while, okay? Do you really expect that your current motivation when you are feeling really motivated after you watch a motivational video is going to last for the next 24 hours? You are going to get all hyped up for the next 24 hours, let alone for the next 48 hours, let alone for the next 1 week. Do you really expect that you are going to be really motivated all the time? Okay. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Okay. Because motivation comes and goes. I think we can all pretty much agree on this. Okay. So notice that we want to change something so big here. The accumulation of the habits, of the experiences that we have experienced for years and years and years. Okay. And when we are trying to change this by just this sudden motivation, this motivation that comes and goes, the probability of us actually being able to stick to change 180 degrees, to change the current version of ourselves that's been a result of the accumulation of years and years of decisions and experience. Do you really think that we can actually go, change 180 degrees in all of a sudden? And here's the thing. When you actually go to the extreme, like, oh yeah, setting a 8 hours every single day of studying, or maybe like working out for 2 hours every single day, okay? You just go to the extreme. Okay, you just go to the extreme. You are actually a beginner, you never actually studied properly or consistently before, you never exercised before, and then you all of a sudden you go crazy. Okay, 8 hours of studying, 2 hours of uh, exercising, and completely shut down all social media and stuff. Well, you might actually make it on day one when you are feeling motivated and really hyped up. But on day two, okay, once the motivation has gone, after all the hype is gone, you're going to be thinking like, you know what? 8 hours of studying, 2 hours of exercising, not being able to, scroll my social media, but, like these videos are really just, so interesting. I need to watch some entertainment and stuff. You're going to be thinking like, you know what? This is so unrealistic. I'm not going to be able to study for 8 hours every single day. I'm not going to be able to do it. This is way too hard. You know, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to fall back into my past habit. I'm just going to be scrolling for hours and hours on social media and not do my thing. Because this is just way too hard, okay? Yes, yesterday I'm feeling motivated, but today, not anymore. I'm just going to feel just gonna go with the comfortable path. So the thing that we are going to be doing here, instead of just going into the extreme, okay, we are going to have slowly but surely, gradually progress. Okay, so instead of just setting out crazy goals, we are going to start small first. Okay, start small but do it consistently. Okay, it might not be as interesting as the concept of changing your life all of a sudden lock in 180 degrees change. It might not sound as cool as it, but the probability for you to stick to this one is going to be higher. Okay, and we want higher probability. Okay, and here's the thing: just because you start small doesn't necessarily means that you can go high, doesn't necessarily means that you cannot go big. No, it, even I would argue that this is going to be better, and also the requirement for you to achieve the big crazy consistency goals like 8 hours of studying, 2 hours of exercising is gonna be you starting small first and then gradually increase because you are going to make yourself feel adapted to the thing. Okay, so start small, maybe like 5 minutes of Duolingo every single day, 10 minutes of reading a book every single day, 5 minutes of running every single day. And maybe, you do not need to necessarily cut off all social media all of a sudden. You can just go to, limit your social media to 1 hour every single day. When we just start small like this, our brain is going to be thinking like, oh, you know what? This is pretty good actually. And also, not only that it's good, yeah, even though it's not really that much, well, it's that much though actually, but your brain is going to be thinking like, you know what, 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes is good, but I want more than 10 minutes, okay? I want more than 10 minutes. But for starting, 10 minutes is actually okay. And actually, like 10 minutes every single day, I can actually do that, even on the days when I'm not really feeling that motivated because it's not really that hard. Okay. Again, notice the fact that you are not going to be feeling motivated every single day. So just make a really realistic goals. Okay, 10 minutes of doing this thing, 10 minutes of doing that thing. The thing that we are going to be doing here is that we are going to be writing our goals, our consistency goals on a piece of paper. And then we are going to be reading that paper on a day-to-day basis. One, to remind ourselves of our goals. And two, yeah, to actually do it. Okay, to actually do it. Okay, to actually do it. And proving to ourselves that, hey, you know what? I'm actually doing the thing that I said that I'm going to be doing. Okay. And here's the thing. I think we can all agree when we just start small, as I've mentioned before from my reasoning before, the probability for us to actually stick to the thing is going to be higher. Okay. Let's say we actually make it till day seven. Okay. Till day seven of consistently reading a book for 10 minutes every single day. The thing that's going to happen here is that one, we are going to be having some sense of fulfillment because, hey, we set on a really clear goal of reading a book for 10 minutes every single day. We actually did that thing. We can actually say that, hey, you know what? I actually fulfilled my own personal goal. Even if it's just 10 minutes, even, 10 minutes is actually a lot. If you can actually do like 10 minutes every single day for 7 days, I'm really proud of you. Good job. You are making it on your life. And here's the thing. We are going to be thinking like, oh, you know what? I can actually do it. And it's going to bring us some sense of confidence that, hey, you know what? I can actually do this thing. 10 minutes every single day. Even on the days when I'm not feeling motivated, I still do it. I have some discipline. we are going to be building the adaptability to do um, 10 minutes of reading every single day. But two, we are also going to be having the confidence, right? The confidence that, hey, I can actually do it. And here's the thing, I'm talking about gradual consistency, gradually improving, gradually increasing your day to day basis goals. Okay. So once you've got adapted to 10 minutes every single day of reading a book, it's going to be relatively easier for you to go to 15 minutes every single day. Okay? Because you are going to be thinking like, oh, you know what, 10 minutes, I can do it for 7 days. Just adding 5 more minutes isn't going to be that much of a mess. I can actually do it. Okay? And then you increase the goal into 15 minutes every single day on a day to day basis. Okay? And again, you just keep on increasing it gradually, maybe once every 1 week, or maybe once every 2 week, or maybe once every month. Okay, slowly but gradually you make some progress. So basically, instead of going to the extreme 180 degrees, we are aiming for small but consistent but realistic, okay, realistic change first. Like maybe, I don't know, 5 degrees every single day, or maybe 10 degrees every single day. But we do it slowly, we do it consistently, and we increase it on a day to day basis. No, no, no. We increase it consistently, maybe once every week, and so on and so on. So that's how you actually be consistent at doing something. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Join our Discord. You can also support my work on Coffee. Sorry, you can also support my work on Gumroad by buying me a coffee. Thank you so much. And also for today's date, authenticity post. Today's May 3rd, 2025, and memes are posted today. Cannot wait to try this. Post last 24 hours GMT +7, but this video might be uploaded like 1 or 2 days from now. Thank you.